Hello guys, it's me again. I I guess I decided to do another game review thing. Specifically two games that I think would be interesting to look over that I essentially just played. Cause I think so in the previous video I mentioned I was previously challenger, whatever, that was season 9, and maybe I have an interest in playing more ranked again. Uh, Probably not to the same extent as I did before, but like, hey, let's see what I can learn and improve on. I don't know. And by literally just now, just a few minutes ago, from something my friend Andres said, Silas Mains. I'm assuming a lot of people from Silas Mains may watch this video. I'm like, hey, why don't I actually review these games? There's two Silas games I actually want to look over. There's one where they have similarities. I feel like I did as well as I could in both games. I mean, obviously there's things to improve, right? But one of them, the first one, was a pretty hard loss, uh, and then the next was a big win, and a lot of that was because of team performance. But at the end of the day, there was something still to there's things to look at to improve on still from both of those games. I don't know. I just think it might be interesting to look at. Anyways, you'll see me fiddling with this ruler a lot recently. This is my current fixation. So these are the two games. I didn't even remember what I played versus here. I played versus Jace, Silas. Next game, Syndra, Silas. So I guess I'll just get into it. Really. Once again, there's no script. There is nothing. This is just me. Just watching the games. Anyways, let's take a look. Let's see how this game plays out. So I believe in draft here. I believe in draft phase of this game. I picked Silas into Jace. I thought maybe it might be a good idea for me to pick something else here, especially with how much range and control they have. Like, I very much have to make things happen and so on here. But I just pick Silas. I go, what are my runs here again? I, Inspiration, First Strike, Boots. I decided to take Biscuits. I don't know. I feel like maybe they could be useful here. I don't know. Maybe I take Futures Market. And then I just go Second Wind, Unflinching, start D-Shield here. I feel like this lane can be scary. I want to respect the Jace. So immediately here, we're running bot lane. I think in Champion Select, our Kindred says something along the lines of, let's go bot lane. So lead the way. When you do these kind of invades, by the way, from bot lane, if you're pinging here, usually you just walk straight down the lane. Unfortunately, Graves isn't showing up for this invade. What can you do? I ideally want to be in the front here with this invade, but it's unfortunate. Okay, so we see Zyra here. Actually, hold on, let me change Fog of War. Red side. You see us moving. Okay, we see Zyra here. She's in range to like still get her. Unfortunately, our ADC walks away. I'm not sure why. There was a way to... Zyra walks back. Okay. So look at this. Look at this. You see this? This is crazy. We see Zyra. I dodged the root. Zyra's gone. Okay. Caitlyn is all the way over here. She should be right here with us. Zyra walks back. Can you believe that? No hate, but obviously I don't anticipate her to suddenly walk back like this. Um, yeah, you can see like Jin's fighting her, we just fight. ADC should have been with us. Obviously, this would also be even more different if Graves was here, maybe. But this isn't amazing. Traded some sums, bow flashes. It's like okay, I guess. Anyway, let's get into the actual name. Let's get into the actual game. Now that the silly stuff is over. Unfortunately, here I have E, which is not great. I'm also going into this lane unsure of how I should play this completely. Because I'm not used to this matchup. Once again, I haven't played ranked in a very long time, but I still have some confidence I can, get it going. Anyway, let's play the damn game, huh? Jason's deep blade. I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about this lane here, but I know Karthus is farming. Like, I'm not super threatened by Karthus in this lane here. I know I want the trade of Jace here. Yeah, so I start E, and usually I like, if it were me, I'd probably, well, if it were me normally, I'd probably want to start Q versus Jace, but I have E, and I'm like, I think I can look for a trade here if he comes close enough. Soften him up. Like, this is fine for me. I didn't have to eat that attack also. I hit level 2 first, he's still out of range. I want a slow push here ideally, that'd be pretty nice if I can get it. It makes him not be able to do anything. I think I got a slow push here. It lets me get good recall timing, but let's see if I can get that. Let's see if, like, what happens here. Get another Q. Really good trade. This is really good trade here. Huge value. The fact he has no pots here as well, just Biscuit. I'm literally like, I'll have all of my HP. Kindra's bot. I see this. And I'm really not scared of Karthus, and we have a ward here. I can easily get out here. Wave's alright. Okay, so I misplayed here, but not with the trade. See what I did wrong here? Like, think about what I did wrong here. This is not good, what I just did. Or, generally what I did. So, I know I want to crash my wave and just recall. Get my advantage, priority. The problem up here with what I just did was, so, I pushed the wave too slow. I should have, what I just did here should have been like a few seconds earlier, because now, look what happens. Look at this. This is, like this is really not the worst because he's so low, but it's like, this is not what I wanted. This only works just because, I had 2 really good trades with Jace there. But normally that, like, sometimes that won't happen, and in that case I'd be screwed over. But, recall here. I have to burn TP because of this as well, which is really not ideal just because I pushed the wave too slow. What can you do, right? But I still am playing this pretty well. I feel like. Just I could have had an even bigger advantage here if I had pushed the wave correctly. So here I am, I decide to pull the wave a little. I pull the wave a little, see if I can maybe get another slow push going if I can. Because once again, Karthus is just not going to be able to respond to me. What's happening on the map? Pull the wave, make it closer to my tower. What's stuff happening here in bot lane? Yeah, I thought about going for a trade here, definitely. I probably could have gone for a trade here again. Just like the ones from before where you see I'm just... He comes close, I bait him in as if I'm going for minions. I space correctly and hide my intentions with my movements. But Jace is pretty strong right now. I need to get my level first as well. Unfortunately, Zyra will come back again. Oh. So I see this is happening here. Unexpectedly, Karthus is just here in river. Didn't anticipate like that right here, and Jace has first move. So I just immediately see this and walk. Basically going as fast as I can, but it's too late. Yeah, here's Zyra. Somehow still here. Really no biggie. This lane would be very much different right now, I think, though, if I had gotten my slow push at like level 2 or 3. Instead now I have to like be on even state with Jace, which is not ideal, and at least I have even CS, but it's obviously not the best. He accused the wave, kind of cocky of him, but I just trade with him, it's fine. I'm going for a play ball lane. I'm pretty sure Jace is recalled here, so I decided to just clear the wave here really quick. I don't think he'll cheese me. Karthus is here, and I think, oh shit, man, I hope he doesn't freeze, but he just takes the entire wave, surprisingly. If Karthus froze here, I'd just be doomed. Like, that's something I can't really account for here. This Kindred wouldn't be able to save me either. I'd have to have, like, Graves come break that, but it doesn't happen, it's fine. Overall, I'm playing pretty okay for what's happening in this game. The slow push at level 3 once again is really important to get off, and I didn't. Okay, I pinged Jace missing here. He pushed in his wave. Could be going top. Oh, he's still mid. Right. Fortunately, there's not a lot to do in this lane here. Sorry, I'm spacing out. So I don't really know where Karthus is here. Karthus is here. Actually, that's not true. No, we do know where Karthus is. I'm gonna recount from what I remember happening in the game. So I saw Karthus here. Graves died, Kindred here. Karthus could be coming mid right now if he wanted. Because I want to trade with Jace here. Looks here to back me up. The recall time. I missed my E. Not great. Not great. But it actually saves me here because Zyra was here. If I was thinking about this a little more and seeing that Jhin is here, just by himself, I could probably anticipate Zyra is here, but I just didn't think to look at bot lane. Oh, there's a high chance I could have died here if it weren't for the fact that I just missed E. So I would almost count that as a death, but honestly, fortunately, that works out like that. Just clearing my wave the best I can. There's really not much I can do on the map still, but see if I can just follow up on anything, but there's not much going on. Like this spot is very weird because I don't know where Zyra is here. She might just be floating around here still. I want to follow here. Lux is here. So I decide, I'll just go for this play. Lux is kind of far, but I think this can be something. So I go for the E2, Q immediately after. Big trade. Yeah, Zyra is here. Again. Fortunately, they're able to get something top lane, which is really good. casters here. I see if I can go for anything here. There's no one, everyone reset, so I see if I can just go for something. Push him out of lane, make him lose these CS here. Get a little bit of value. I'm actually ahead of him in CS here. Just go for recall here. Cannon wave, reset. I have some amount of gold here. Jace TPs, of course. Unfortunately, my TP timer is, like, I think here my TP is like almost up. But I don't really have the TP here anyway. I think I got cannon XP here, right? Yeah, I still have Jace form. Okay, doing dragon, whatever. Here's something funny that happens. Nice, man. That is so sad. It's like Cloud Drake, whatever, but nothing's really happening here in my lane, though. There's not a lot I can follow up on the map right now, unfortunately. Balling's losing pretty hard, but I'm still trying my best to mitigate poke in lane, see if I can trade on Jace. He isn't letting me follow up on whatever I can and whatever I find. I kind of faint here. Wave was cleared for a moment. They're doing something in Rift Herald, so I just walk. I know Kindred's behind me. Jace will probably have to feel like he has to follow. So, just walk forward, wait for him to walk closer, immediately change forms. I didn't expect Kindred to flash here, so maybe I could have gotten closer. I was prepared to flash on him, but fortunately we're able to get him. This is pretty good. We lose Rift Herald, but I can get a kill, or we get a kill mid here, which is not bad. Here, I decided maybe I can look for a roam here. I don't know. I have TP up. I'm thinking, should I push this wave or can I get this? Is this guy going to stay here? I'm really not sure. I'm a little indecisive here. I walk into river, walk back, don't do anything. My timing's a little off now. Jace, death timer. I just go for this. I have TP up, so I decide to just get the plate. In hindsight, I probably could have gotten Jhin here. Because he did stay, actually. I'm not sure if this is warded. Maybe there's a chance. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's some wards here, but I could have maybe ran through here, you see? There was a chance this could have worked. Maybe I should have committed to it because it was a cannon wave, but yeah. Like, either I should have stayed mid here, and just cleared the wave instantly and greed for the plate. Just fine, I have TP. Or I could have just committed to this here. And it'd be fine to recall it anyway, because the wave was right here. So it'd be pushing towards me. But I decided to stay though, which is a little strange. Yeah, this is so bad for me. I stay. I think I'm greeting here for Everfrost. I don't remember. Look at this. I try to sidestep the route here because I want to be far enough so I can flash over the wall here. Maybe I could have just flashed here, but I just die. This is not a good death. Like, at least I got some of the wave here, right? But yeah, this is not pretty. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. Should have just flashed here, right? What can you do? So, keynote. Should have, like, this wouldn't have happened if I had either just went for the roam here, or committed to the wave, or just recall. I have TP up, so this loss I got isn't the worst. It's still pretty bad though, I can't lie. I was gonna comment on something top lane. I'll just walk here, see what's happening. Somehow, for some reason, Jace is here, so I see that, I'm like, okay, we need to commit to this right now. He's in range, no flash, we know this. At least I know that. forward. Probably should have E'd and then held my stuff longer. Fortunately, I'm able to finish him off with the form change. Resets cooldowns, fortunately. That's pretty good. Yeah. We saw Jace here. And I guess we just kind of walk through. I don't mind walking because it's Cannon Wave. See if there's anyone here. Decide to help Lux with vision. Because this is what you should be doing a lot as well. Walk with your support. Help them get vision, clear vision. Ideally this game I'd want to be working with Kindred a lot, but it seems like a lot of things are going wrong in this game. You can see the kills, deaths here. It's kind of tragic. Jace is really out of position here. Should have held my spells longer here. Right. Anyway, that's something that worked out. There's really not much I can do here, just shove the wave here. I obviously really want to go bot here, but what can you do? I don't know why I don't form change here, by the way. They just clear the wave. I guess because I wanted to plate with the ranged form. We die here. I think this was the correct play for me to clear the wave here and get the plate. I'm not sure how they died here. Because I also don't think I was looking. I don't think I was panning my camera here. I was just trying to clear the wave as fast as I can and get the plate. Yeah, I think this is fine though. We just don't have enough vision here, period. I don't know if we have wards here. We have some. Oh, this death is so frustrating. Okay. So we know they all just died here. I guess I was just absent-mindedly just walking forward here. Yeah, let's see what I'm doing here. I canceled my auto, by the way. I canceled my auto, and I should have just left this ward, but I just decided to greed. Put down acceleration gate Q. Didn't see the Zyra E. I just die. See if I can get one more W here. Once again, this is a really needless death, dying to Zyra. It's very frustrating that she's here, but I didn't have to die both of those times to Zyra. Because I was greeting both times. I guess things of note were like, I should have gotten my slow push level 3. That was one really big thing. That was solely me. My first death, I greeted my flash really hard here. I was safe. I decided to go for the extra safe option and greed by trying to dodge the root. Died for it. And then here, as if I don't know, bot lane is going to be here. I go for this ward, cancel my auto. Look at this is so bad. Oh my god. This is really not great. I'm CC here for so long, I'm like mashing my flash here. Yeah. So this is rough. I'm really screwing myself up in this lane. I gotta just skip ahead, really. We get Garen here, but once again, it doesn't do much. Unable to turn anything into transformative value. We just don't have enough vision, not enough control, too behind. Maybe this could have been made different by the mistakes I made. By not making the mistakes I made in lane here, unfortunately. Because obviously it was involving another lane, but I still could have made better decisions, right? We're just bleeding out. We're just bleeding out here. There's not much to see, I believe. So we lose this game inevitably. I think ADC was getting caught basically all game from overextending. Not enough vision from support, unfortunately, in important spots. Even if it is difficult for them to get wards anyway. I made mistakes in lane here. In the 1v1, it was mostly the slow push here. Again, level 2, 3 or something. Didn't need to die to Zyra here or here. Because she was playing well with the roam timings and I had the chance to respond, but yeah. You just lose. Move on to the next game. Had good trades and so on. And it could have turned into something if I had played more correctly. And so, now. Okay guys, man. I'm back. Apologies for the desync on the first game. So I guess I'll be going over the Syndra game again, I guess. Sorry, I was fixing the music. I'll be going over the Syndra game again, I guess. So let's give it a go, I guess. Okay. Up the volume a little. Okay, so immediately when this game starts, we ping invade here. They have Blitzcrank. Just try to match this always. Once again, versus Syndra here. Want to go MR, of course. Similar page to last game. First strike, boots, biscuits. Second win, unflinching. I just felt like overgrowth might have been better here. I take biscuits here not because I prefer biscuits, but I don't like the idea of taking futures market or DMATs if there's no specific reason, like there's no breakpoint or whatever that I'm taking this for. So I'll just take biscuits here. Maybe that'll change in the future for some matchups. But let's continue here with this invade. Pretty straightforward. I'm leading the way here because I want to start E, ideally if we see someone. We should all be together here, by the way. If we're all together and moving here, we can catch Jarvan here. Nonetheless, we move on forward. Yep, just waiting here. Top lane should recall. Yep. Nothing really crazy here. It's dangerous for me to walk back to the lane here just by myself like this. No vision except this. I just do it. Okay, right before I go into the lane. So, first Syndra here. So, usually, start Q here, especially versus these mages and control mages. And just ranged matchups in general. Maybe there's exceptions here, but if I start E here, I will never get anything out of it. Like what am I really going to do with E start here? Like, it's very disrespectful to the opponent here. Like, because well, like, what is the best trade I can get really? Like, I have to land. I have to somehow get the enemy to walk forward. Let me E onto them. I auto them. Land my E2 chain. Maybe auto again. But at that point, I'm like, I'm probably already losing the trade from minion aggro and stuff. So it's like pretty not good. Sometimes in some games you're forced to start lane with E in a matchup like Syndra because you invaded. But yeah, we start Q here so we can get early minions. Hit Syndra for if I want. Another thing. Well, I'll actually let this play. See what happens. Right? Dodge the Q. Big key thing in this matchup. Always try to feint. Like, play mind games with your movement. Like, use the way your champion moves to your advantage. Like, it's not about predicting Syndra's Qs here. It's about spacing and anticipation. That's really the important things here. For like these skill shot lanes, especially. Where I have to survive this. Syndra wants to poke me out of lane. She wants to slow push. She wants to have me under tower. Just poking me, harassing me, trying to push me out of lane. Pressure solo kills. Pressure get jungle to come, um, the whole deal. So very frequently in this lane, you'll be seeing me just walking towards minions, walking back, doing just different things with my movement here. It's very important because I'm a little more experienced with this matchup. This is a little more historical for me. So let's see. Pretty normal here. Ideally, I would love to slow push here, but sometimes that can't happen. The enemy is responding to the wave as well. That was a Q. Tried to go for the Q here, missed. Probably should have waited when she was going for the CS, but she is level 2 here. I take a bad trade, unfortunately. The wave is also in a weird spot right now, as you can see. I'm not able to auto it, so unfortunately I do get pushed in a little here. However, it's second wave, so it's not that bad. There's some jungle stuff happening here. Syndra responds. Syndra should probably not be responding here. I guess they're being safe, but this gives me free reign to... I can just sit here, okay? Do you see what's happening? My wave is here. This is really good for me. Syndra left. I don't have to touch the wave at all. This will automatically push into her tower here. I do not have to do anything. So all I do is just last hit. Let minions burn. Notice how there's my minions dying here? Like, Syndra's losing a lot of stuff here. I'm level 3 already. She's level 2. She didn't get anything out of this play. This is like pretty ideal for me. And so in this situation, like what happens next now that I have the potential slow push going here? Well, here, she really wants to stop the slow push because it's going to happen if she does nothing. She still wants to try to harass me, but like it's very important to just not let me get tempo here. But the main thing is I also know she wants to stop me, so I'm gonna try to mess with her, as you can see. So let's see what happens when I try to... Like, I still want to try to burn her cooldowns, burn her mana, use abilities on me, try to trade with her. So let's see what happens. Right? She just used those abilities on me, not on the wave. Pretty free reign here to go for an E2. I miss. Unfortunately, I dodged the Q. So because of that now, my slow push is a little messed up, but it's still salvageable. It's fine. I can still have the opportunities to trade here. Right, getting hit by some abilities here. Being able to trade back, have her in my range. Move back, right? Let's see, waiting for her Qs. These are good trades for me. I'm using my HP. Right, there you go. I don't get hit by this. Okay, okay. Yep. Just always keep in mind her abilities here. Like, does she have this stuff up? Like, keep in mind when I'm going for stuff, she's paying attention to this. Point to make here is that this might not always work versus worse players because in lower brackets, they may not, like, people usually should try to land skill shots when people are going for minions. They're in the middle of animations, and in lower brackets, they might just not do that. They might just throw skill shots wherever, and at that point, it's a lot easier to dodge, and yeah, you get the idea. I believe this game is like I'm currently Diamond 4 here, but I think this game is like Masters, right? Like I think the Syndra border was Masters. Anyway, let's continue here. What's happening in this lane? Still looking for my push here. Syndra's really running out of mana here. She's just eating it. Jinx is here. I have backup. Syndra's hugging bottom right. I have a push going. She's a little overextended here for what the wave state is and her HP. So let's see what happens. Right? I see her. I see her overextended here, going for a minion. She probably wants to get harassed for me and doesn't expect me to just E forward here. Because I was walking around as if to hide my intent, as you saw. But let's go back to see. Let's go back to see what is happening here that lets me E2 here. Or E forward here. Okay, so I'm just walking here. She moves away from her minion wave. Yeah, I probably could have autoed a minion here to make it even less obvious of what I was about to do. Auto it and like cancel the auto, but this is good. Gets the W, boom. Like checkmate basically. Because you can see, look at my cooldowns here. Watch this. She flashes here. She flashes. I have Q up. She's dead. She's dead anyway, flash or not. All those little small advantages I accrued by dodging all of her abilities, trying to go for my slow push, trading HP here, just fighting and disrupting her game plan. It really just made that kill happen. Yeah, they roamed here, but even if they didn't roam, this would have still been a huge advantage for me because I would have been able to get my push off regardless here. But anyways, there's a play happening right after. Because you can see Jarvan is here to eat the wave, get XP, soak it up. I know Rammus is here, obviously. So Syndra TPs. She's going to be occupied with this wave right here. Jarvan's walking down. I could, like already here, I predict Jarvan is going to be here. Because, I mean, that's just, jungle camps, I don't know, man. But Jarvan's something here. I'm here, Rammus is here, and I'm like, I see a play here. I see a play here because I have flash. He's kind of chunked out. I'm level 5. I have rank 3 Q. Pretty good amount of damage here. So I ping on the way. You can see it in the chat, right? Where is it? Silas on the way, 448, right? So I'm like, I want to go for this play. I want to go for this play. E over the wall. Fortunately, like, I would have immediately ran away here if Rammus just didn't respond to this play. But I take initiative here, I E forward, look. What do you think I do here? Do you think this happened? Do you think anything happens from this play here? Oh, look at this shit. I really commit to this play. I'm so sure we can kill him here. I just flash immediately before he's in the bush so he doesn't see it. Like, let me see this from Jarvan perspective, actually. Okay. Syndra dies. TP's to lane. I'm here. E over the wall. Ping on the way. Flash to close the gap faster. He didn't even see it coming. And I had some faith that Rammus, it was really good that Rammus got the taunt here because this would have been a really sad commitment of resources, but we're able to get him because I saw this play coming, I just went for it. It's a really good value here. So that's really nice. Taking advantage of my advantages. So here, I should probably recall here. Like, there's a play that's gonna happen bottom, and technically, I don't know what's going to happen, but I just walk here to ensure this play works because they're really overextended here. Especially considering Jarvan just died here, they're overextended. So I already know we can't catch Blitzcrank. Kalen's pretty dead here. I'm here. I have TP up. Main reason I went for this play is because I have TP up here, but I just immediately recall seeing this. Oh, what can you do? I lose a few minions here. But finish lost chapter here. Ruby Crystal. So that's unfortunate that I lost a few minions here. I would have had an even bigger advantage, but just TP back. Clear the wave. Syndra wants to... This is finally Syndra has me in a spot where she can actually
try to harass me, but it's like so much later into the game. I've got some more HP scaling with my level, Ruby Crystal. She has Amptome, Sapphire Crystal. So this is just about like getting as much CS as I can, taking the least amount of poke. No big deal. Okay. So here again, just back to the same thing. I'm just like, I really want to get her to use abilities on me instead of the wave. Like, force her to look at me, use abilities on me, trade with her. Just be really annoying and just ruin her game plan. Especially because she doesn't even have Lost Chapter yet. Just slowly hitting the wave, get it going. Right? I can't dodge that there. I was in a spot where I couldn't dodge it, so I just had to E. This is so interesting. So we see Jarvan here, by the way. But I already knew Jarvan was here before this happened. I'll tell you why. Look, look. You see how Syndra moves here? Syndra just in this whole in the whole laning phase of me versus Syndra, she was really trying to harass me and just stick it to me the whole time. Now here, why on earth is Syndra walking here? Her movements betray her intentions. Something very important. It's like the same thing with like me trying to fake my movements, fake my intentions when I'm like last hitting, CSing, baiting out abilities. So she's just walking here, hugging this side. This is a really obvious gank. Like, we don't see Jarvan here, but I already knew he was here. Promise that's not hindsight as well. So I'm like, I think Jarvan's here. I'm gonna play safe here because this is like, if let's say Jarvan wasn't here, then um, I could go for a trade here. But I'm like, I think he is here. Like, you don't suddenly play like this that your jungle isn't here. And if you are playing like this and your jungle isn't here, then you're just a mastermind. As in, uh, I don't know what you're doing. There's just mind games related to that. Anyway, I know Jarvan's here. Unlucky for them, he does get spotted a little from this minion. I dodged. The reason I E'd this specific QE stun was just because I was like, I think I might risk dying here if um, if Jarvan is able to follow up on the stun. And I'm not really sure like where he could be coming from. Like I'm positive he's from here, right here, but like it could be here, here. Like you never know. But I dodge it. Maybe I could have dodged this way instead of this way, but to be even safer. But fortunately, I'm safe. Spotted Jarvan because she grabbed the minion, but she didn't need to grab the minion there to give me vision to let me know Jarvan was here. But I should probably be pinging it for my team that I think Jarvan's right here. So playing safe here. I don't need a ward there to see what was happening, basically. Anyway, back to normal. My team's over here now because they saw Jarvan. They're responding. So I'm free to just clear the wave here because the game's kind of accelerating. Getting past, like, I have some more components. Ramus is here. I go for E2 here because my wave is once again on my side, slow pushing. She has to walk up to get anything to harass me. Go for it. Wait for the CC. Pretty free kill. We'll see what happens here, right? So if you're Syndra here, you should not walk up. If you see Silas just cue the wave here, like this, you are not walking up here ever. But she does walk up. I see this, take advantage. Look, look, look. Nice. Probably could have stole her ult during my E2, but to like be a little more efficient. But I just wait for Ramus to get his CC so I can guarantee my Q here. Pretty simple kill. Q, ult. Solid kill. Let's go back here. So here I am, just being funny here. At this point, I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty ahead. Like, this is really good for me. Syndra dying twice here, behind on XP. I'm being a little silly here, also. Just kind of like waiting on the wave, because I don't think I have any relevant items to buy, and I don't want any minions to burn, so just kind of farming here. Trying not to like push super hard for no reason. All of a sudden. I do queue the wave here, and just because I know at this point, Jarvan can't really respond to me. Yeah. Once again, here I'm just like, I'm level 7 now, I have even more HP here. Like, I have 1461. Like, I'm basically just like, Syndra, please use your abilities on me instead of the wave. Like, she barely now has a lost chapter. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm confident. I know this is a perfectly fine spot for me. Like, this is insane comfort zone. I'm just happy to just hit the wave here instead of her. She can hit me. She can hit me all she wants. Just E forward. Right? I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna hit the wave. What are you gonna do to stop me? Right? They have no vision of me here. Cleared the wave. It isn't a cannon wave, but I see good value here, and I don't think Jarvan can do anything on the map. Syndra can't respond to this because I'm assuming they have no vision here, right? Yeah, they have no vision. They have no vision. Syndra can't respond to me. I'm pretty free to walk up, and at this point, it's like I might lose some of this wave, and that's perfectly fine. Collapse on a Kali. Take the ult during E2. Chain the CC. The reason I ult with a Kali here is just because I wasn't checking to see if she had flash. She has ignite. I didn't know she had ult because no one pinged anything. So I just ult first so that I have the free cast of her second charge. So it really guarantees the kill if she just goes over the wall or like somehow Jarvan is just here for God knows what reason. And just solid kill secure. She just ends up dying here. Just get back to the lane. Ward here. Check if Syndra's here. See if she's hiding behind the wall to harass me. Maybe Jarvan hiding there too, just to be sure. Because once again, we don't know where he is. Like, I think he's somewhere bot side. Let me see. Am I right? Oh, wait. Bro, he's dead. Why did I forget that? Alright, my bad. Forget that shit, man. Once again, I mean, the ward is just still good nonetheless. Syndra's just still using abilities. I do start the email here, yeah. I'm like getting in the zone. I'm like, yo, wait, I'm playing kind of well. I think I just start. Oh, right. Here's why I recall. Right. Right. Yeah. So we have the control word here. We see Blitzcrank. I was gonna stay on this wave and just keep laning, but I'm like out of vision here. I'm just like, let me just instantly recall right now. Let me just channel and recall right now, because this really wastes their time because they don't know where I am. Blitzcrank's just gonna stay here. I ping it out. We know he's there. So I might lose a minion here or there, but I can just get quick eco recall, finish my item. Might as well just recall because I can't really do anything here. Blitzcrank sitting there. So get back to lane. We see Jarvan here. We see them all here. We have the control word still. We're all collapsing here. I'm pinging for this play. I'm not sure if we're going in on this or we're able to get it because it seems like they would be able to walk out, but I guess they don't know yet. Milkhouse tosses Q. I'm like, okay, I can just. I probably could have been here faster. Also, what the? So I just dash forward. These are pretty secure, but I do want to get something out of this. Secure these kills for myself. Really extend my lead even further. At this point, mid is pretty over. Like, I just got 2 kills out of this from all the advantage I've accrued, all the space I'm giving my team to just do whatever they want here, like ward, 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 ward. They can just walk here freely, get dragon. What is Syndra to do here? Like, right, she's still trying to harass me here. Like, it really doesn't matter what she does here. Unless, like, right, like at this point, I'm just like, at this point in time, I'm almost just, like, you can see what I'm doing. It is kind of like, it is a little BM, but I'm just kind of like, please use your abilities on me at this point. Like, you're just wasting your time. You should hit the wave instead. Like, I just move, stutter step, press S here. Confuses them with how I'm gonna move. Yeah, really not much to it. Like, I'm sure I could, like, force a roam top lane or, like, force a dive here, but I'm still getting value by being here. Right? Just go for a Q here. I just walk down at this point. I'm like, who's going to stop me? Like, I can just create even more chaos because I'm just so ahead. I can just walk into river and like they don't seem to be pinging me out here because I guess at this point it's just like they feel like it's Omega Dune, but just my presence disappearing from the map is really scary. So I just wait here in the bush, see if Syndra comes close. I still see an angle. I can dash here, dash to a minion, see if I can get an Everfrost. Unfortunately, she does get to stun me before I get my Q out. Still get the Q anyway. I was able to space her out. Always keeping in mind her abilities, nonetheless. Oh, sorry. My music stopped. Let me fix that. My bad. There, better. Right. She's still trying to use abilities on me here. I see Blitzcrank here, but I'm really not scared. Like, level 9 Silas, completed Everfrost, boots. I I also specifically Everfrost here right before Blitzcrank is about to get onto me. Just to ensure she doesn't get any extra, like, so that they can't chain their damage together at the same time. So I get knocked up. He misses the hook, but even if he hit the hook, I would have been fine. Right? Like, I'm just super fine here. Like, I'm really not scared at all. Like, sure, Blitzcrank might be here. Yeah, like, he's just sitting here, and I'm aware he might be sitting there, but I'm untouchable here. I can just hug other side, and at the same time, I'm, like, not betraying where Rammus is. This is really unplayable for them with how I'm playing it. I just walk back here. Because, oh, sorry for that. I just walked back here. Maybe I tapped out. I don't remember. I should not walk back that far, but come back. New wave. At this point, it is a lot easier to play now I'm this ahead, but you have to remember what it took to get this ahead in lane. Yep, just easy follow up here, right? I'm not sure why I'm so hesitant with this play here. Like, I'm speaking as if I'm in the game here, but I was really hesitating with this play because they're pinging it, and I'm like, our recall timings are off right now because Rammus and us are here. I feel like Akali is right here, like she must be, and these people won't be able to make it in time. So this looks like an easy, obvious kill, but like I have a shutdown. I'm pretty ahead. I don't need to just kill myself for no reason for a non-guaranteed play. Right, like they're just sitting here. I do eventually just go for it now that I feel like Aatrox is close enough. I missed my E2 on the Herald to close the gap. I get hooked. Unfortunately, I'm confused at what the enemy is doing, and it kind of faked me out, so I have to flash out here because I feel like I'll die. And I was correct. I don't think this play is going to happen because we realized our whole team is here. I'm just like, no, I think I'm gonna leave. I think this play is like not going to work, and it's fine. Like they literally got Herald and nothing else. It doesn't mean anything, and they just abandoned every single lane, all of the farm. Jinx is here. I got my recall off. Gonna TP. Bought Sork shoes. You buy Sork shoes with Q Emax build. Maybe I could save Blitzcrank ult there. I just use it to clear that wave to get it back in the middle. Falcons is here. I'm pretty sure we can kill Sindri here if he just hits the Q, so I prepare myself with that in mind. Like, I'm hovering around the minion wave here. I should probably hit it. I should probably be hitting it before he shows, but nonetheless, start to walk forward. Hits the Q. Chain, Everfrost. Yep. Chain CC, Everfrost, Q. Pretty simple. At this point, game's pretty over, I would say. It's technically still losable, but it's really hard. I can just move freely around the map. Like, they probably might have some vision, but okay, yeah. Like, I was gonna think they probably have at least one ward here, and like they have none, and that's just like the power of being this ahead. Makes it a lot easier to play. Unfortunately, here I missed my E dash over the wall, so I'm not able to like come over here. But I'm like, I think Ramus has got this, so yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I was deciding if I want to start side laning now, but I just go back mid because I think maybe Syndra's about to overextend here. So, walk forward, wait. He hits the Q. I E and then Everfrost. I probably should have not done both, like kind of at the same time, but I'm able to hit it at least. Recalculate where I'm going. Once again, she's just dead. I'm able to notice where her positioning is. I can just take advantage of that by being there beforehand. Just go for some plates here, clear the wave. They're top. Doesn't really matter. We do end up getting split on the map here, and it's kind of bad, but we're ahead enough that I think it's okay. You'll see actually what I mean. Yeah, I'm just walking down. I don't need to walk all the way down the lane. Like, I should walk through jungle. Just be there in case I need to respond to something. Side laning time. The game is pretty accelerated at this point, so I'm on 2x speed. I'm so ahead. I'm so ridiculously ahead, and maybe I don't have to respect this, but I still respect the fact that there might be people waiting here to cheese me, because they have no other options in this game. Let's see if I'm right. Nope. I would have been safe here, but I was just scared. They do get a TP off. I'm still out of vision here, so I'm like, okay, maybe I can mess with a collie here. Everfrost first. I get the timing correctly. Q. Immediately ult her. Hold on, let me go back. Let me play this slower. Right, I stay out of vision here. Because I was just respecting the possibility. Okay. TPs, Everfrost, Q. I immediately cast ult so that I have it in case she tries to ult me and get out. So I have that so that I have the free cast once again as like movement. Get my auto. I end up eating the wrong way here, but it's fine. She's just really dead. Like I W on her, but I already have the free cast of the ult, so I don't have to worry about her getting away here. I miss my Q, but it's a pretty secure kill. I just blue trinket to make sure I don't cancel my auto when she goes out of vision. She's just really dead here. So I'm just here again, doing my thing in the side lane. Cleared the wave. I can just go hover in the jungle. I see Syndra recall, and I'm like a little bit of gold off my items, so I just stay for the extra wave. So I can fast forward at this point. Right, what do I grab? Yep, Shadow Flame. Ah, right. So I TP here for this play. Most likely we'd probably be fine, but I'm just once again just doing all I can to secure the win here. So just TP to the ward. Rammus is collapsing. Pretty free here. Enemies are running out of options. They felt like they had to make this play here because there's nothing they can do. Kaylin is overextending here. It's my E2, but it's really no big deal. I go for a style play, flash Q, ult, to see if she would like use her flash or something. At this point, this is just like me playing the champion. I'm ahead. I'm just using my abilities correctly. Right, solid game. Everfrost. Guarantee Aatrox hitting here. This is a little scary. I almost die here, but I get my W as she dashes. I should have, so here I was a little bit locked camera moment. Didn't see the minion died, so I ate a tower shot here, which is really scary. Almost gave my shutdown to a Kali. It might not have mattered, but it was almost my first death of the game here. So you can see, like, in this game, I didn't die, but it's not that I was playing safe, you know? Just smart decision making. Just going for blue buff here. Game is pretty much almost over. I mean, yeah, just walking down the map, seeing if I can just catch someone out of position with no vision. I see we're doing Baron here. So instead of going down to side lane, I can just directly clear mid wave for us. Get the push going. I see Syndra's here. So just immediately ping it out. Yeah, at this point the game is pretty over, right? Yep. Pretty solid game, frankly. I will say versus a better Syndra, the same things apply to what I was talking about in lane. All the dodging and whatever, but it'll just be significantly harder because, well, they're aware of the things people do to avoid Syndra abilities and how mages work and how people try to get them to use abilities on the champions of waves and so on. So, with that, this game comes to a close. Yep, game is pretty over. Yep, nice. Okay, well, that was a pretty good game. So I guess main takeaways from the games in general. So Jay's game, uh, greeting, greeting, right? Um, not committing to like slow push, like um, not committing to decisions is one thing. Like just those kind of things. The wave, making sure to move my camera places still. Like I move my camera, I'm an unlocked camera. Um, maybe in a different video, I will try to actually get in-game point of view. So those are some things from game one. Game two, things that I still could have improved on. Let me think about it. So that game was definitely an ideal Silas game, I will say. With how I played the lane and the matchup and just like responding to everything, it went pretty well. It was definitely made easier by the fact that Syndra was like, or no, by the fact that our team was also doing pretty well, right? But yeah, I mean, hopefully there was something you learned from these reviews of these games. And once again, apologies for the desync on the first game, right? Uh, um, I guess I can close it off here, really. I would, well, like I said, I try to get a um, in-game point of view at some point. I think that'll be pretty helpful. Hopefully, by the time I make that video, maybe I'll be higher rank. I don't know. Make better, make for better content. But I guess I will see you later. Bye.